Today, we're comparing the best LLC services out there: Northwest Registered Agents, Zen Business, Taylor Brands, LegalZoom, and Busy, formerly known as Inkfile. So in this video, we're breaking down the real costs and hidden fees of the top LLC formation services so you don't get caught off guard. I'll show you exactly what you get for your money and which service might be the smartest choice for your new business. Now, forming an LLC is super important for new businesses. But here's the thing, if you pick the wrong service, you might end up with surprise fees or even mess up your business paperwork, and that's not fun for anyone. We're about to look at 5 popular LLC services, and you might be surprised at how much their real costs can differ. And get this, over 5 years, you could end up paying $1,000 more with one service compared to another. That's a big deal, right? Now, before we move on, please know that I earn a small commission if you choose to shop through my affiliate links in the description of this video. It doesn't cost you anything extra and it helps me support the channel. So let's dive in and figure out which service gives you the most bang for your buck. What is an LLC? Before we dig into the specific companies, let me give you a quick introduction to what an LLC is. It's like putting a shield around your personal stuff so it doesn't get mixed up with your business problems. If something happens and you get sued, they can come after not just your business assets, but also your personal ones if you don't have an LLC in place. Scary, right? An LLC separates business and personal assets so they can only go after your business stuff, not your personal. That's the key reason for forming an LLC. It protects you personally from potential business risks. Introducing the cost calculator. Now that we've got a solid understanding of what an LLC does, let's dive into something even more interesting. The cost calculator that will show you exactly what you'll be paying when you choose different LLC service providers. You will see on your screen that we've developed an incredibly helpful LLC cost calculator, which you can access at llcblueprint.com under LLC calculator. This tool is designed to give you a clear breakdown of what each LLC formation service costs, depending on the state you're in. I'll also make sure to include a link in the description below so you can check it out later at your convenience. What's great about this tool is that it doesn't just show you the base costs, but also uncovers any extra fees or upsells that these companies might try to tack on. This way, you'll be fully prepared and can avoid any surprise charges down the road. For example, let's say you're setting up your LLC in Alabama. If you're from Alabama, pay close attention because this part is for you. But don't worry if you're not from Alabama, the example still applies to other states as well. It's just to illustrate how the calculator works. The most important takeaway is that you'll clearly see how you could save up to $1,090 when comparing the total cost of using LegalZoom versus Northwest Registered Agents over a 5-year period. Don't worry, I'll walk you through how we arrived at those numbers and more importantly, why some LLC services are priced higher than others. We'll also discuss whether those higher costs are really worth it or not. Basic service fees. Let's break things down into easy to understand sections so you can follow along more smoothly. I'm going to call these sections blocks to keep everything organized. We'll have block 1, block 2, and so on, and each block will show the costs and features of different LLC services. Block 1 will focus on the basic service fees. Northwest Registered Agents offers a straightforward and transparent service fee structure. For just $39 plus state fees, they will form your LLC and provide 1 year of registered agent service. Unlike many of their competitors, Northwest doesn't have any hidden fees, and their pricing remains consistent year after year. This initial low cost includes services that many others charge extra for, such as same-day document scanning and instant notifications. Zen Business, on the other hand, also offers a $0 basic package, but they'll start upselling you on additional services right from the beginning. LegalZoom charges $149 for their basic package, which is higher than Northwest and comes with fewer included features. Busy's free package might sound attractive, but they too rely on upselling additional services. Taylor Brands charges $49 for their basic package, which, while affordable, lacks some of the comprehensive support and features Northwest provides. The pricing structure can fluctuate, so make sure to use our cost calculator to get the most up-to-date information. We update it regularly to ensure you have the latest data on service fees. Recurring fees. Let's skip the state fees for a minute and talk about recurring fees. This is super important because while setting up your LLC is a one-time thing, staying compliant every year is what keeps your business protected. Now, one of the key recurring fees you need to think about is for filing your annual report. An annual report is essentially a form you file with your state every year to show that your LLC is still active and in good standing. Missing this filing can lead to penalties or even the dissolution of your LLC. So it's something you definitely want to stay on top of. Northwest Registered Agent offers to file your annual report for $100 per year. They're known for their transparent pricing and consistent rates. Zen Business and LegalZoom, on the other hand, charge $149 for this service, which can add up over the years. Taylor Brands doesn't offer this service at all, so you'd have to handle it yourself. The benefit of going with Northwest is not just the cost savings, but also the peace of mind knowing that they'll keep you compliant year after year without any unexpected price increases. Plus, with Northwest's privacy by default service, you won't have to worry about your personal information being publicly accessible, which is an additional layer of protection they provide without any extra charges. And that's a big deal for many business owners who value their privacy. Registered agent services. Now, let's talk about registered agents. Every LLC is legally required to have a registered agent in the state where the LLC was formed. A registered agent is basically someone who receives important legal documents for your business, like court notices if you get sued. This is a crucial role because it keeps you informed about any legal actions or paperwork you need to deal with. Northwest Registered Agents is renowned for their registered agent services, and they do it for just $125 per year. They've built their reputation on providing same-day scans and instant notifications, which means you're always in the loop. They also include a business address and free mail forwarding as part of their service, which is a huge plus. You also get a free domain, website, email, and business phone number for the first year, perks that other companies charge a premium for. LegalZoom charges $249 per year for registered agent services, which is almost double the cost of Northwest's. Zen Business and Taylor Brands also have higher prices, but don't offer the same comprehensive service. The key takeaway here is that Northwest is not only cost effective, but also prioritizes your privacy and data protection. They practice privacy by default, meaning they never sell your data to third parties, something you don't often see in this industry. Subscription fees. Subscription fees can sneak up on you if you're not paying attention. Northwest is fantastic because they don't have any subscription plans that trap you into paying for services you don't need. You know exactly what you're paying for, and you won't get caught in a web of unnecessary services. Other companies like Zen Business, LegalZoom, and Taylor Brands bundle extra features into their subscription plans, especially in their mid-level and higher packages. These subscriptions often include things like automatically filing your annual report for you. While that might sound useful, if you don't really need those services, you could end up paying for stuff you didn't want in the first place. Now, the tricky thing with subscriptions is that once you've signed up, it can be hard to cancel. For example, even if you already have a registered agent, like a friend, you might still have to pay for the one in the subscription package. This makes it tougher to save money or pick services that work better for you. That's why it's really important to know what you're signing up for before you commit to a subscription plan. Knowing the details upfront will help you avoid headaches and extra costs down the line. Northwest's transparent pricing and lack of subscription plans make it easy to know exactly what you're getting without any hassle. No upsells, no hidden fees, just straightforward, reliable service. Additional costs. Let's go over the basic and extra costs you might run into when starting your LLC. A good example of an extra cost is getting an EIN, which stands for Employer Identification Number. It works like a social security number, but it's for your business. You can get this for free by going directly to the IRS website, and I'll add a link below so you can do it yourself if you prefer. But if you would rather have one of these LLC services handle it for you, they'll charge you between $70 and $125. Northwest, however, only charges $50 for the service, which is lower than most competitors. And it's just one more way that they try to make things easier and more affordable for you. Another extra service to watch out for is expedited state filing. Now, many companies charge extra for this. For instance, Zen Business charges around $49 for expedited filing, but Northwest doesn't charge anything extra. With their commitment to speed and efficiency, they ensure your documents are filed quickly without additional costs. It's also worth mentioning the importance of privacy in today's business world. Many LLC services will charge you extra to use their address to keep your personal address private. Northwest includes this in the registered agent service for no additional cost, protecting your privacy without squeezing more money out of you. Business and legal forms. Now, let's talk about free business and legal forms. Some services might charge you a hefty fee for these essential documents, but Northwest registered agents offers them all for free. Their extensive library includes everything from LLC operating agreements to resolution templates and state-specific forms, all accessible with a simple, no-cost account. Need an operating agreement for your single-member or multi-member LLC? Northwest has you covered with templates that are straightforward and easy to use. These forms are incredibly helpful for business owners who want to stay compliant without spending a fortune on legal fees. It's a great benefit to have these resources readily available without any hidden costs or upsells. Why Northwest registered agents? Okay, so now that we've gone over everything, you might be wondering which service is the best one to choose. And after looking at all these services, Northwest registered agents stands out as the best option for most people. They're transparent, affordable, and committed to customer service. Their flat rate for registered agent service is competitive, and they provide a ton of value with their privacy by default policy and free extras like mail forwarding and business address services. Now, one big advantage of Northwest is that they haven't taken money from outside investors. Because they are a self-funded, family-owned company, they don't have to raise prices or push subscriptions to satisfy venture capitalists. This allows them to keep their costs low while still providing excellent service. They can focus on giving customers a simple, no-nonsense experience without trying to squeeze extra money out of them. Plus, their corporate guides are always there to provide expert advice and support, making your business journey smoother and less stressful. These are real human beings who care about your success and are available whenever you need help. So, if you're looking for a reliable, honest LLC service provider, Northwest Registered Agents is a solid choice. Their commitment to privacy, no hidden fees, and legendary customer service make them stand out in a crowded market. So, if you're ready to get started, feel free to check out the links I've included in the description below. I hope this video has helped you make a more informed decision. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.